Magnolia Hotshots are just 2 wins away from claiming the PBA Philippine Cup crown. They took down the 4-time defending champions, the San Miguel Beermen, in Game 3 to take a 2-1 series lead. And joining me right now in the studio is none other than Sports basketball analyst, PBA legend, point laureate, Coach Ronnie Magsanoc. Hi, Coach.
Morning, Ray.
Coach, 3 games done. Are you surprised Magnolia now has the upper hand, 2-1 against San Miguel?
It's anybody's series, and in the last game, which was last night, it was all about doubling their effort and really outworking itong team ng San Miguel Beermen en route to holding a 1-game advantage again for the second time in the series.
In the 2 wins of Magnolia, and pinag-uusapan natin lagi ito, Coach, if they limit the Beermen to below 100, and even Coach Chito, paulit-ulit niya sinasabi, yun naman daw talaga yung key for them to take down San Miguel. They have to limit them to below 100. And San Miguel's offensive firepower, that is loaded, pero talagang naibababa nila yung maganda yung nagka-clamp down yung depensa ng Magnolia. And Coach, eto, with this, do you think this will be the key for Magnolia to win this championship series against San Miguel?
Yes, throughout the postseason, ito yung ginamit ng Magnolia dun sa mga serye patungo dito sa final. Sabi nga natin, ang Ginebra scored 77 and 72 in the last 2 matches. Ang Rain or Shine only scored a little over 60 dun sa final match ng semi-final encounter nila. Dito, pinipiga nila eh. Yung target na under 100, yan yung duluhan na ultimate goal.
Yes.
Pero so many components that you need to do in order for you to be effective and reach that goal. Dahil maraming bagay ginagawa nila Coach Chito eh. Defensive schemes, forcing Junmar to work doubly hard sa depensa, and then controlling the pace. Maraming components, maraming elemento. At yung mga elementong yan, na-impose nila laban sa San Miguel. That was the most impressive win I've seen of Magnolia against the Beermen. Hindi lang sa serye, kundi in the last few years. At kung titignan mo, yun na talaga na magiging bala nila. Now, it's up to San Miguel Beermen in order for them to adjust to the kind of feistiness and quickness na pinakita ng Hotshots to dominate yung rebounding. And kumbaga, parang napagod yung San Miguel. They were wore down by the quickness that were thrown at them ng Hotshots.
Let's take a closer look, Coach Ronnie, at Game 3. We're going to show the stats. There it is. San Miguel had a 32% field goal shooting clip, and they had an atrocious 23% clip naman from 3-point territory. Well, Magnolia's shooting percentage is not as good, but they are winning the hustle department. You mentioned the rebounds, second chance points, and points inside the paint. Your thoughts here, Coach?
Tignan mo naman yung dami ng attempts. That simply means you have to defend the Hotshots X times more, kasi possession count, tinitingnan mo yan eh. So dagdag na 24-second shot clock o 14-second shot clock sa reset, didepensa ka na naman, nakakapagod yun, antutulin eh. Pangalawa, look at how many attempts that San Miguel was forced to take from beyond the arc. That is over 50% of their total field goal shots. At ang Pure Foods, ang Magnolia naman, talagang pinuputakte ang San Miguel sa loob. 74 attempts from inside. And even if they're only at 14% from beyond the arc, at 30 points na nakuha ng San Miguel, yung sinablay niya at pinulot nila at tinakbuhan nila yung San Miguel para pilitin na naman yung Beermen na hindi makapahinga at mapagod. Kasama yan eh. Those are components, those are elements na kasama sa plano ni Coach Chito Victorero. But this is something that San Miguel has to be better at, rebounding. Siguro matalo ka 3, malamangan ka ng 5, but you cannot give up 28 offensive rebounds and expect yourselves to win. Dahil kung titignan mo yung kabuuan, 3 quarters ang nakuha ng San Miguel laban sa Hotshots. Pero yung second quarter na blitz ng Magnolia, plus 12 sila. At yun ang hinabol ng San Miguel na hindi na nila inabot dahil sa pagod at kinapos na rin sa oras talaga pagdating sa dulo.
Talagang, well, it is surprising to see na San Miguel being out-rebounded by that much by Magnolia. Big boy.
15 si Rivis, 15 si Sanggalang.
Exactly. Eto, Coach, eto, yun nga, sabi mo, yung defense against Junmar, talagang Junmar was bleeding for his points. As we take a look at his numbers, just 17 points, 4 of 11 from the field, 9 of 10 naman from the line, no surprise there, but 6 turnovers, and then C-Stan, only 7 points and 2 boards, Coach.
Remember that in game number 2 na nanalong San Miguel, 7 players were in double figures, kasama si Junmar, meaning tumatama sila sa labas. So yung mga closeouts ng Hotshots, hindi naman sila nababaliwala dahil ako contest yung mga tira, pero tumatama. Ross hit a couple of threes. In games 1 and 3 na hindi sila nanalo, hindi rin siya tumama. Kailangan ni Junmar ng space. At kung merong magandang ginawa ang Hotshots kahapon, pinahirapan nilang tumanggap ng bola si Junmar. Talagang pinahirapan nila. There was no straight line to the post. Every pass was contested by Rivis or Sanggalang or Pascual. At idagdag mo pa dyan, they did not send San Miguel to the line over 20 times yesterday.
Coach, pag-usapan pa natin, how impressed are you with the big men, itong Magnolia? Rafi Rivas seems like, you know, this guy doesn't age. Parang nakahanap ng fountain of youth against the bigs of San Miguel, and also Ian Sanggalang, of course, being Ian Sanggalang. As we take a look at the numbers here, may numbers din tayo ni Ian and ni Rafi. Talk about these two big men ni Coach Chito.
You have to be impressed and really be amazed sa consistency itong dalawang players na to. These two were the biggest heroes likewise in that series versus the last two painters. And from the get-go dito sa finals, double-double yung average ni Rafi Rivas. He was in double figures in the first two quarters. Yan Sanggalang almost had a double-double after the first half. And then Rafi Rivas will hit his jumpers. And then he will beat Junmar Fajardo for the tip-ins. And then Sanggalang will hit his semi-hooks off the glass.
Yeah.
He's playing his best basketball right now, talking about Ian Sanggalang. It's going to be the future and the anchor of Magnolia in the next decade probably. But for Rafi Rivas, he's evergreen. Alam mo, we had a chance to work with Rafi some years back when we used to be with Pure Foods. If there's one thing that Rafi has brought to the table day in, day out, yung work ethic. Pangalawa, hindi mareklamo. Pangatlo, kung anong sabihin mo, gagawin niya. Ito, tingin ko, titignan pa lang ni Coach Chito, gagawin na niya eh. Diba? Iikutan niya si Junmar, pahirapan niyang tumanggap ng bola, bibit niya sa offensive rebound. And then he makes those 12, 15-foot shots.
Yeah.
Na pagod si Junmar Kumlausa, titirahan ni Kyle Pascual sa malayo, the jump shotan ni Ian Sanggalang sa alanganin. Pati ba naman si Rafi Rivas? So, doble talaga at triple naging pagod ni Junmar kahapon.
Back in the PBA, still with us is Sports Desk basketball analyst, PBA legend, Coach Ronnie Magsanoc. Coach Ronnie is here to talk about the ongoing PBA Philippine Cup finals. Of course, between the San Miguel Beermen and the Magnolia Hotshots coming up, game number 4 on Wednesday. Coach Ronnie, pinag-uusapan natin kanina during the break. Sabi mo, pivotal tong game 4. Ito yung crucial kasi it's either magtatabla yung serye, it will change the dynamics of the series, or Magnolia takes a commanding 3-1 lead in the series. Now, my question is, how will San Miguel get back on the winning track? Kasi it seems like they're really having problems solving the Magnolia puzzle offensively and defensively.
Well, unang-una, they have to be faster in setting up what they want to run and dumping that ball inside to Junmar Fajardo dahil yun naman talaga ang bread and butter ng San Miguel Beermen. I thought that yesterday, Magnolia made it a point to make it hard for Chris Ross na magtimon. Made it difficult for Alex Cabagdot after the first quarter to get his points and continued to put the clamps on Lassiter, who continues to struggle with his shots. Those are three critical players sa rotation ni Coach Leo, who has been instrumental in giving San Miguel 4 straight All-Filipino crowns. Importante para sa San Miguel at sa paniniwala ko to make sure that they also get to defend the small men of Magnolia. Kasi pag nakalusot, kawawa si Junmar eh. Babantayan na niya yung malalaki, sasaluhin pa niya yung maliliit. Kaya hindi niya mapulit yung rebounds eh. Pivotal ang Game 4 because we mentioned that Magnolia has to stay ahead of San Miguel. Yun ang paniniwala kong sikreto para ang burden of adjustments should always win the Beermen.
Okay.
Para lagi silang lamang, lagi silang hinahabol. Critical para sa San Miguel dahil mahirap mabaon ng dalawang laro against a very confident team whose confidence continues to grow every game. Pero ang pinaka-importanting dapat mong realize, sa isang serye, may tinatawag na Hell Week yan eh. They played 3 games in the last 5 days. This is the longest break that these two teams will have. Today's a Monday, they played last Sunday. Ito na yung pinakamahabang break mo because after Wednesday, you play Friday,
1 day lang
and
yan.
Sunday again, bago mo ulit magkaroon. Pero by the time dumating doon, it's either peligroso ka na, slippery slope na kinakatayuan mo, o tabla na uli yung series. So, ito, alam ng mga coaches yan na ito na. Kung ikaw ay magcha-champion, ito na yung stretch that you have to win. Itong parating na laro. At kung ikaw ay naman naghahabol, hindi ka pwedeng hindi makalusot dahil masyadong mahirap maghabol. Dahil hindi mo mababantayan yung hindi mo kayang habulin. And that is what I am seeing right now of the Hotshots. Yes. Diba? You cannot guard whom you can't catch. And right now, even if Paulie is hurting, si Mark Barroca is playing also his best basketball. May tinatawag tayo sa NBA na, di ba? 50, 40, 90. Diba? Right. 50 from the field, 40% from the 3-ball, and 90% from the line. He was 88% from the line, over sa field goal percentage, hit that from the 3. And that's why siya yung pinaka-problema eh. Kasi sa akin, for San Miguel, Ross has to be able to defend. Chris Ross, Mark Barroca. Because Mark Barroca has proven that he can defend the small men. And Gio Lalon of San Miguel.
San Miguel.
Oo.
Coach, at para naman sa Magnolia, you keep on banking on, grabe yung nilalaro nila, no? Mark Barroca, I have to agree with you. He's playing his best basketball right now. What does Magnolia now have to do? Kasi alam natin ang pressure na sa San Miguel, but it's also difficult to close out a San Miguel team.
Oh, yes.
To take a commanding 3-1 lead, especially in the Philippine Cup. Now, what does Coach Chito, Magnolia have to do here to take that 3-1 lead pagdating ng Wednesday?
I think it's the commitment to work doubly hard. Or whatever the San Miguel brings in, they have to be more hardworking than that. Ganun kasimple. And then, small components, pero lahat yung konektado. Tahi-tahi yun eh. Dahil sa bigat ng roster power ng San Miguel, pag meron kayo isang butas na hindi natakpan, yari ka eh. Pero kahapon talagang lahat ng pwede nilang magawa, naayos nila. Kaya maski naghahabol yung San Miguel, napapamintis nila, tatakbuhan nila, maski hindi sila makashoot, lamang sila eh. Whereas nung Game 3 na Game 2 na lamang ang San Miguel, nung sumasablay na yung San Miguel, naghahabol ka eh. Diba? San Miguel is a very good team and they have the lead.
The lead, that's right.
But when they're trying to catch up, may pagod dahil ang bata ng mga kalaban eh. Saka mga bata na marunong nang manalo. Again, that is the biggest difference from the team this year ng Hotshots compared to yung previous na paghaharap nila sa San Miguel.
Coach, maraming salamat. Always enjoy talking to you about the PBA and picking your brain. Di pa tayo tapos, syempre, sa next... abangan natin ang mangyayari sa Game 4. Thank you again. That was Sports Desk basketball analyst, the one and only PBA legend, point laureate Coach Ronnie Magsanoc.